Good morning. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, if you're first time here, welcome. If you've been here before, well, welcome back. Anyway, what I'm looking at here is my tire garden. Got some peppers and a tomato down at the end. And I want to show you mostly what I'm doing today is I put this watering system in. It's basically a sprinkler system, an individual sprinkler system. I had used soaker hoses before, and they did a really good job, but they wasted a tremendous amount of water. And so I decided to put these in, and so now they're working great. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put these into the rest of my raised beds here. And I've already got the main line run. I did that last night. You can kind of see it along here. Hooked up to the water source over there. And I'm just going to go in and I'm going to show you how to pop in the little feeder lines. You can see the coil of white feeder line there, and show you how to put this together. I know you've seen them before, but today I'm going to show you how to do it step by step. Just how to, it's a very simple process. You probably don't need anybody to show you how, but I'm just going to maybe hopefully alleviate some trepidation and just show you how to put it together. Okay, hang on. We'll get there in a minute. Okay, we're going to put this thing together here. This chest mount's kind of new to me, so I might be jumping around a lot. I don't know, but I'm going to try to get it working for you. Okay, you can see here I got the coupler put on. This comes just a plain half-inch line. It's really cheap. I got it from Amazon. It's like 100 feet of it was like $15 or a little less. And of course, you have to buy the couplings different. Now I got these couplings. This is a compression coupling. It just slips on and it sticks. And I've used the other kind before where you have to, comes in pieces and you screw it together. And I almost didn't buy these because I thought that can't be that easy. But they work great and they're about half the price of the others. So when you order them, I'll put the link for them and this all these components I'm going to be using. I'll put the link in there in the description down below. First of all, I just want to show you what we're going to do here. We've got, right here, this is what I love about raised beds. You can completely control the quality of your soil and how much water and food it gets, so you can kind of do things that you normally wouldn't do in regular soil. But I've got peppers, or tomatoes along here, and I got a pepper in between each one of them. You can kind of see there. And so anyway, this first sprinkler, these little sprinkler emitters come like this, and they've got an adjustable cap on them. Now if they get plugged up, you can take the cap clear off and they'll just blow water up out of there and unplug it, put it back on. You can shut it all the way off, or you can make it as big a spray as you want. But I want to put these, I want to make them as useful as possible, so I try to put them between a couple of plants so that they'll go do more than one plant. So I'm going to end up putting this one right here. Can you see that? Yeah, there we go. But before I do that, I'm going to get it ready to put there. I'm going to put this feeder hose. Now this is made of the same material as the big black hose. I got white just because that's what they had, but I got it on Amazon too. This is 1/4 inch, and it'll just slip right on this emitter stake, and this is going to be our barb that goes into the main hose. I'll show you that in a minute. I'll get this hooked up first. And it's not necessarily easy to do this, because they're pretty tight, but you just keep working at it. I suppose a person could use pliers to hold the hose, but I don't like using pliers on hose because it can kind of damage and even cut the hose. And they're probably, I didn't look for one, but I think Amazon also has a, if not there, you can find it on the gardening sites, I'm sure, a special pair of pliers that will hold that. It's made just for this. Wow, this is really tough today. Okay, I'm going to go back on my word. I'm going to use pliers. Let's see what she says. There we go. Yeah, it didn't do it any good. But once you get it past this barb, then it's on there. It's not going to blow off or anything. See, I did do some damage here with the pliers. It doesn't look like any of it went clear through, so I don't think it'll be a big deal. But it will weaken it and probably shorten the life of it somewhat. See if I can get it to work on there just a little bit farther. I'd be happier. There we go. Now we got a good crimp over the end there. Just crimps itself, shrinks down. So we're going to put that in here. And this hose here, I started out the first few of these I did. I just ran them over there like that. But the problem is you get it in such a bind that way that if you move it at all, you're pulling your stakes out of alignment and things of that nature. And you want it to be able to go. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to cut this off the length. Back up here just a minute. And then we're going to put this barb in here. And this barb will go into that hose. But I learned if you have it sitting at an angle, it causes this to go this way, and that will cause a big leak right here. It just will blow water out around this. So you want to be able to get that hose straight in to this one. So in order to do that, I leave plenty of slack so I can make a coil or whatever. I'm going to cut it off about there. And you can do this with scissors or pruning shears, whatever you want, whatever you got handy. Okay. Okay, now this tool, I forgot to introduce you to that. This comes also I got it from Amazon too. It's actually, I bought it because it's got the little sharp point there, and it's limited as to how far it'll reach. So I started out, again, using an ice pick or an awl on these when the first ones I set up. But the problem is, you get it when it goes through there, it pops through, and an awl, a lot of times I'd go clear through the other side. So then you got a problem again. This limits it. You can just go through just where you want it, and it'll stop when it gets to there. But then I found out it also has a little holding slot here where you can pop your hose in, or if you're going the other way, you can pop this in and slide the hose onto it. Either way, and it's a great little tool. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand this sprinkler upright, and I'm going to experiment with where I want this, where it won't have any side load on it. And it looks like probably, let me give you an idea of what I'm talking about. Move this leaf out of the way. If I move it this way, a lot of times it's going to want to pull this. So I want to get it to where that's just completely relaxed. It'll stand up by itself. So I'm going to put it right about there. This is a simple process. You just pop that through there, and there it is. Oops, I forgot my water's turned on. Okay, here's a key. Turn the water off before you do this. Okay, well, at least we can see we got the hole clear through. Now, there. Now again, I'm going to use this. And just pop that in there. Just go until it clicks. And there it is. Now when I turn the water back on, we'll have us a little sprinkler system right here. In fact, I'll do that right now. There we go. Now see how nice that works? Got it coming from down there. We got our, adjust that camera again. Got our sprinkler down here. Got a couple little tomatoes there. They're just going to be ready before too long. But you can take this and turn it tighter. Cut down the flow. Or you can cut the flow clear off if you want to. It's got a little, one click at a time. You can change it however you want to. I'm going to fan this one out a little bit because I want to be able to get over here to this stem too. I got both stems. And then I'm just going to take it all the way down through there. I'll put another one here or here, probably here, so I can try to get both of those. And down at the other end. And I just try to fan them out so that they overlap. They make a fan pattern, just kind of overlap, so that everybody gets some water, but it doesn't have water wherever it doesn't need it. So anyway, I'm going to finish that out. And I'm going to say goodbye to you for now. Oh, one more thing I'm going to show you. Hang on just a minute. I'll put you on hold. Okay, one more thing right here. In case you were wondering about extra fittings, now when I come to the end of this row, I just curved it around there. It's pretty flexible. You just don't want to kink it. And over here, behind this tomato, I put in a T. There you can see it. And it's just a regular 1/2-inch plastic T. It's made special for this. They just slip in, don't need any clamps or anything. So that one goes over and feeds the tire garden line. And this one comes down here. When I get done, it'll be feeding this bin. But what I wanted to show you was when you get to the end, you don't need any fancy equipment or anything. When you get to the end, I can fish this out of here. There we go. Can you see that? All you have to do is take that hose and double it over there and put a cable tie on it. And that'll hold it. That's watertight. It'll hold it. I mean, you might get a little drip out of it, but that's not going to hurt anything because you're inside your box anyway. But that seals off that end of it. You don't have to have any kind of special fittings or anything. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Hey, if you watched all the way through, I appreciate it. And again, hit like, hit subscribe, share with your friends, put in some comments down below. And we'll see you next time. God bless you. Bye.